Hey, what's up, everybody? So, day 61 of this journey. So, we're on 2 months, 2 months, and it's a feeling of constant growth. I definitely feel like I'm growing day by day. Like I said before, I've had my moments where I have my downs and I have my ups, but in those downs and in those ups, there's a lot of growth. And one thing that kind of stood out to me this week was how how much we fight on a daily basis, against temptation, against the negativity, just against the evil beings out there, or the things that are in our lives that are trying to pull us away from God and from doing the right thing and from being positive about our circumstances. Even though that we might not have it the way that we want it, we still have to be positive about it and know that at the end of the day, the plan is not ours, it's God, and he's doing it for a reason. And he's never going to give us more than we can handle, and he's never going to give us something that's going to make us unhappy, right? God's will for us, God's plans for us are not to see us suffer. They're to see us grow and to speak his word and understand what he's doing for us. So as long as we grow and we continue to know that God's plan is to keep us happy, and if we follow his plan, we will be happy. It's just that we tend to just linger on all the negative things about stuff, right? Or we make things negative and we linger on that, and this week alone, man, I mean, I just kind of thought about how we're in this constant fight, this constant battle, right, within ourselves, and in our heads, and we're fighting against our negative thoughts about our circumstances, and we're fighting against so many, I like to call them like soap operas or novelas that we're creating in our heads, and we're creating this drama that doesn't really exist, and we fight against that, and we're so just in our head so much that we create something out of nothing, and constant battle, and I kind of related to like a boxing match, right? So you think about these boxers, and they train constantly, right? They put their bodies, their mind, their spirits through all types of rigorous training, right, to prepare for battle, right? This 12-round battle, and while they're in the fight, they're looking for openings, trying to see what they can do, and obviously, I mean, they're professionals, so they've been trained, and they're swinging, they're punching, they're analyzing and doing all this stuff, but yet they don't see a lot of the openings that they have, right? I mean, and that's the whole reason why they have corners. They're corners, and their corners are the ones that pretty much are on the side of the ring, to shouting out instructions like, hey, don't lean in, jab, uppercut. They're the ones throwing out the instructions. Why? Because they see things, and that's the same thing that God is for us. God is our corner, shouting out instructions for us to do. Don't do this, don't do that, go this route, go that route, don't go through here, don't go through that, stay away from this person, go with this person, right? And a lot of us tend to just ignore these instructions, right? And what happens when boxers ignore instructions? When they get that rest period, they get set down on that stool, and their coach or their trainer is telling them like, hey man, like you need to bob and weave, you need to stay away from his right, stay away from his left, don't get thrown to the ropes that much, and what happens when they don't listen? They get knocked out, they lose the fight, right? So what's happening to the people, or us, us that don't listen, the people that don't listen, us that we get these signs, we get these callings from God, and he's telling us what to do, what not to do, and we're not listening. And then we complain to God because we're having all these problems in our lives that we can't handle, or we feel that we can't handle, and it's something that we've caused ourselves because we're not listening to these instructions, right? And I'm sorry that I used the boxing analogy, but I mean, that's something that I could kind of relate it to. For me, I mean, a lot of you might have something different to relate it to, but I think for me to explain it, I think that was the best way for me to explain it, because I've watched boxing before, I've done a little bit here and there, but I feel that if we just kind of sit back, shut up for a minute, okay? I'm not gonna say like don't complain, but stay out of your head for a bit. Okay, don't think about the negative things about life. Just try to listen, try to see the signs, try to figure out what God wants from you, or what God is asking of you, right? Then maybe, just maybe, you'll be able to listen, you'll be able to understand the directions and instructions that he's given us, you know, in order for us to follow the path that he's created for us, right? Because when we stray this path, he's never going to leave us down no matter what. If we stray, he knows that we're not perfect, and he'll never leave us alone. He'll follow us, and pretty much how I see it, like how any father would, you know, pretty much shake his head and be like, I told you not to go there, son. I told you, look what happened. Okay, get up, let's go here, you know, let's do this, we got to fix it, right? And that's what he does, I believe, right? Not 100% sure, but I feel that that's the way it goes. And you know, again, I'm learning. I love this journey. I do. I love the fact that, you know, I've always wanted to keep learning and have this continuous growth and this continuous improvement of my life. And I feel that this journey and this you know, improvement of my faith and my spirituality, it's making me overall happy. And there's so many blessings that have come my way in these, you know, these past 61 days. And I promise you, and I don't know if I can prove it to you, but I feel such an improvement in my life, you know. And I still have the same problems, no lie about it, okay? I still have the same situations. I'm still stuck in a situation that I don't want to be in, right? Or I don't want to feel, you know, but I'm a fighter, you know. I'm a fighter, and God made me this way, and God trained me to fight in this ring of life, you know, for these 12 rounds, however long they last, you know. And he's trained me to be this way. He's trained me to prepare for this fight, you know, and I'm going to continue fighting. I just have to start finding a way to listen to his instructions, and finding a way to kind of, you know, not only listen, but to act on those instructions and follow them, you know. So, you know, my message out to you guys is build something within yourself that you can feel that you need to start improving on a daily basis, whatever it is, whether it be your spirituality, whether it be, you know, being a family man, family woman, whether it be at your job, doing something different, you know. But improve, constantly improve, try to be better, try to better yourself on a daily basis. And for me, like I said, you know, right now, and most important than anything else is my spirituality and my faith, you know. And my faith is growing, and I thank God, man. I do, you know, his timing is always perfect. And I think that right now, when I needed him the most, 61 days ago, he came and he shook me and he woke me up, and now I'm here 61 days later, you know. So I'm growing, and I you know, I ask you guys to grow along with me, and this is fun. It's fun, it's exciting, and it's a wonderful feeling. Okay, it's a wonderful feeling. So thank you guys again for your support and your help. I appreciate all of you guys. You know, just keep the faith up, and continue to grow. All right. Listen to God. I mean, he's trying to help. All right. That's about it for the day. So hope you guys have a great week, great rest of the week, a great weekend. You know, and please share any comments that you guys have, so, you know, maybe I can look into stuff. Sweet. All right. So have a good one.